to Day 2A of the 2010 World Series of Poker main event. Day 2A will see the survivors of both Day 1A and 1C come together as we move deeper into the main event. With Day 1D coming to a close last night, we now have the official numbers for this year's main event. A massive 7,319 players bought into the championship event, creating a prize pool of $68.8 million, including a first place prize of $8.9 million. That makes this the second largest tournament in poker history. And here's who came out on top at the end of Day 1D. As you can see, Steve Bilirakis is sitting comfortably on the chip leaderboard. And there were many others who did well throughout the day, including David Benjamin, Jason Mercier, Vanessa Russo, and 2010 double bracelet winner Frank Kassela, who we caught up with on the last break of the day. How are you doing? How's your day going?
Terrific. Just won a big pot before the last break of the day. I'm up to 82,000.
Nice.
I heard John Juwanda went broke, so that's one of the guys I was sweating is gone, so I've only got 4 more left to sweat.
Really? Have you had big pots on the way?
No, I've got a really comfortable starting table. Nobody's been overly aggressive. It's been a lot of small pots for me, just grinding my way up. So I won one big one, the one I just won right before break.
Okay. And what was that about?
I flopped top pair with a flush draw, and he flopped a set. And we got it all in on the flop. He had, I think he had 18,000, so it ended up being a $36,000 pot total.
Must be nice, as they say.
It was, yeah. I mean, it's better to go from 60-ish up to 80 than the other direction, so that was good.
Why did you choose to play today, the final day?
I don't know. Ever since we went to the 4-day format, what was that, about 4 years ago, I guess, I've always just picked day 4. It gives me some time off to spend with my kids. I've always got, my daughter always comes out for the summer, and I've got a 3-year-old, so It's always, gives me a few days to, chill out a little bit, have fun with the kids.
Well, all eyes are on you. You're the one with all the bracelets this series.
Well, so all I want is one more. That's not too much to ask.
One.
Just one little bracelet more.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
With the last of the starting days out of the way, here's how the leaderboard looks going into Day 2A. Some big names towards the top are Michael the Grinder Mizraki, Johnny Chan, Lauren Kling, and Barney Boatman. 2003 champ Chris Moneymaker did well on his starting day, and he spoke to us before taking part today. Chris, you were doing very well in Day 1A. Tell me about it.
Day 1A of the main event. Always good to get away with chips. That's one of the toughest things is to build a stack because there's a lot of landmines in this tournament. So getting off to a good start's always good. Now if I can just slow down and maintain the momentum instead of trying to push, I'll be all right.
Okay, well, does that come into play, though, if there's still a lot of fish in?
Well, my biggest problem I've had for a long time, I was leading Monte Carlo. I was leading the Venetian NAPT. I've led 2 tournaments in Tunica. Out of those, I got 1 win and a 3rd place, but the bigger ones I crapped out. And the biggest reason is I get chips and I start thinking I'm going to win the tournament that day. Okay. I play very aggressive, and when I start playing aggressive, I start calling down light because I think people are making moves at me, and it gets all my head all wired up, and I don't think very clearly anymore. When I'm sitting back and I'm just being patient, picking my spots, I play a lot better, and that's how I build chips, and that's how I win tournaments. So I got to slow down.
Players are now making their way through the Rio, and the buzz is overwhelming as we move to the next phase of the 2010 WSOP main event.